We hear almost every day how important it is to protect yourself from scams, whether it's scams online, over the phone, or even when entering a contest. It's important to know what steps to take so you don't become a victim. Here with advice from Members First is Chief Risk Officer Frank Serina, offering some financial freedom today. Okay, what are some ways that people can become a victim? It's probably pretty easy, isn't it?
It is very easy. There's many types of scams out there. Some of the more common ones involve lottery, sweepstakes. There's work-at-home scams. They're very popular. Investment and real estate scams as well. Also romance and online dating types of scams as well.
Oh, good point. Really good point. So then, I mean, what are the red flags? Like how do we avoid becoming a victim?
Well, the way to avoid becoming a victim is, first of all, you can't trust anyone, unfortunately. You have to question. Unfortunately, the scammers are looking at individuals who and posing themselves as trustworthy individuals, such as people in authority, government officials. It could pose as a relative or a trusted business or charity even. The other thing you need to do is don't be pressured into a situation. The scammers are looking for you to make a quick decision.
Good point.
So it's important not to give your information out right away. Take a breath, step back, talk to someone, get some advice. Additionally, if you're ever asked to deposit a check and then wire money or send money, that's certainly a red flag. Those situations, you have to remember that when that check comes back as fake, the consumer is the one that's going to be stuck.
Yikes, yeah, because somebody has to pay for that,
Absolutely.
right? That's really sad to me. So many people fall victims to this because it seems like, when we were talking, so many times people say, oh, you've won this amount of money, or we can give you this, but first you have to give us this. That's a flag, definitely.
Yes, anytime you have to pay money in advance to get a product or service, definitely a red flag.
Yeah, interesting. So talk about some ways that Members First helps, because it is important to have like a financial institution who's got your back, and you guys do.
Absolutely. We do a lot of seminars in the community. We have a dedicated team for financial literacy efforts. We work with the schools, businesses, other organizations, churches, charities to provide that type of training. Additionally, we provide brochures, pamphlets for our members. We also have a website that has a lot of the information on. One of the other sites I want to mention is the Federal Trade Commission site. If consumers need more information, it's an exceptional site to learn about the scams, how they can prevent them, and really raise their awareness.
Do you think it's fair to say if something seems too good to be true, it is?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you see it all the time, right?
Yes. And one other thing I'd like to add is you really have to know who you're doing business with. You have to know that person or individual with whom you're doing business. And if you don't know, reach out to a trusted friend, run it by somebody, ask an advisor, and most of all, ask your financial institution.
Yeah.
They all have fraud departments that you can go to, and they're certainly help you out.
And you were telling me before the show, at Members First, if you see somebody going to make a big transfer of money and that's just not something they normally do, you'll question it.
Absolutely. We have a team of individuals that monitors all our members' accounts for that type of activity.
That's really, really good to know. Thank you so much. Good to have you with us today.